The shadow doll is a sinister-looking figure crafted from what appears to be bones and bird feathers. It's believed to have been used in dark rituals. According to the Warrens, this doll has the terrifying ability to enter people's dreams and paralyze them with fear. Some who have encountered it report feeling a heavy, oppressive energy and even waking up with scratches on their body. So what in the Freddy Krueger is happening? Is this all a bunch of BS, or is this doll actually possessed? I'll be honest, just looking at the doll, I don't feel too great. It feels like a forbidden image, like I shouldn't be looking at this. A photo is the closest you'll get because this doll remains locked away in the museum to prevent it from spreading any nightmarish influence any further. So take a good look. Never again. This antique mirror was reportedly used in occult rituals to summon spirits. Now, the Warrens acquired it from a man who claimed that it had caused terrifying visions and paranormal activity in his home. Guests who dare to gaze into this mirror have reported seeing shadowy figures, ghostly faces looking back, and ominous shapes moving within its reflective surface. If you're a fan of the Conjuring series, which I hope many of you are, you may recognize this mirror from one of the most frightening scenes in the franchise. Director James Wan wanted to use the music box in the first film because, well, mirrors and creepy tones make for great suspense on film. Sure, that's one reason, but also this was a real haunted artifact from the real Conjuring house. Now today the box is safely stored in the Warrens Museum alongside other items that look more or less normal upon first glance. April, the youngest of the Perrin children who lived in the Conjuring house, she was the one who found this antique in the first place, and she supposedly used it to communicate to another spirit, a spirit named Rory. Casual name for a spirit, Rory. In the movie, this was a happy ending with the family and the curse, but in real life, the Bathsheba Sherman witch curse was never resolved. That was just for the movie, so sleep in fear. The Satanic Idol was discovered in the woods of Connecticut. It's this bizarre carved figure, and it just looks odd. It looks like something from the Blair Witch Project, doesn't it? Just looking at a photo of this idol gives me chills. I don't want this anywhere in my home. Thank you very much. Where did it come from? How old is it? What does it mean? The Warrens believe that the statue was used in satanic rituals to invoke demonic spirits. Love that. Love a real artsy connection. When Ed Warren brought it back to the museum, he said strange occurrences began the day of, such as disembodied voices and an overpowering sense of dread permeating the area. Some visitors have felt nauseous or faint near this idol as if it emits a malevolent energy. The idol remains one of the most ominous objects in this museum, shrouded in an aura of ancient unknowable evil. Would you ever keep this idol in your house? I mean, it's a nice piece of art. If it weren't for the, haunting part, sure, I'd find a corner for it. The pearl necklace. And no, I'm not talking about that one. This seemingly delicate string of pearls was reported to tighten around the necks of those who wore it. That is so scary, leaving them gasping for breath. The necklace was given to the Warrens by a terrified woman who claimed that it belonged to a jealous spirit. Now, after the pearls nearly got her, she begged the Warrens to take it away. Please, I don't want this pearl necklace anymore. The necklace is kept behind glass now, but even at a distance, some visitors report feeling a cold, suffocating sensation around their neck, as if unseen hands were trying to choke them just by standing near it. Yeah, we love a jealous, catty spirit. Nice rich pearl necklaces. Yeah, Marge Simpson, no, who wears the pearls? Lisa Simpson, that's it. Yeah, the ghost of Lisa Simpson is haunting those pearl necklaces. We love that. The antique death mask. It was cast from the face of a man who died while wearing it, and it carries a heavy, sinister energy. Obviously, if you die in anything, now that piece of clothing is going to be haunted, 100%. The Warrens believe that this mask kept the tormented spirit of the deceased, who was trapped between worlds. Now, those who have touched or handled the mask have reported intense feelings of despair, vivid nightmares, and seeing the ghostly figure of the man in their peripheral vision. Yeah, love that. Love seeing a man in my peripheral vision. That's so scary. The mask is now locked away to prevent further contact with these tormented spirits that it seems to contain, casting a shadow over all who dare to approach it. Honestly, if that was me, I would be so tempted to see if I turned into Jim Carrey's The Mask. I'd want to try it on just once, real quick. All right, we're good. Not evil, not cursed. Or Loki. Alright. The vampire's coffin. This small ancient coffin was brought to the Warrens by a family who believed that it housed the spirit of a vampire. First of all, Team Edward, that's pretty cool. I love a vampire. I wanted to be one when I was a kid. Still do, whatever. We won't talk about it. But the coffin, intricately carved with sinister symbols, was said to bring misfortune and ill health to anyone who owned it. I mean, yeah, it's a vampire coffin with sinister symbols. You don't have to explain why this is a bad one to touch. No touchy, no vampire touchy. The Warrens explained that the coffin was a powerful dark relic capable of channeling vampiric energy and feeding on the life force of those nearby. Maybe that's why I'm so pale. Maybe just talking about it, the life force is leaving me as we speak, so better move on, huh? The Crooked Man's Cane. A twisted, gnarled cane allegedly belonging to a malevolent spirit known as the Crooked Man. This guy was in The Conjuring 2, and I gotta tell you, I think I could take him, to be honest. Crooked Man meet lanky man. Let's do this, pal. The cane was found in an old house where people experienced strange accidents and misfortunes, all that bad stuff, you name it. So the Warrens took possession of it, believing that it was cursed and had been used as a focus for dark rituals. Since then, visitors who have touched the cane, not sure why you would ever do that, but they all reported feeling an intense cold and seeing the shadowy figure of a bent old man following them around, whispering in a creepy voice. Yeah, he probably wants his cane back. Sounds like he just needs that. I don't know. He's hunched over and he's unhappy. Sounds like a man who for sure needs a cane. Maybe that's my opinion. Maybe if you didn't take people's belongings, you wouldn't be cursed. Ed and Lorraine, just a thought. The Bridal Dress. This antique wedding dress is said to be cursed, as are all of these objects, causing tragedy for anyone who tries it on. Okay. I'm not sure I can fit in this one, so I don't gotta worry, but some of you, good luck. The dress was worn by a bride who was driven mad on her wedding day and killed her groom. Yeah, that's love at not first sight. The Warrens believe that her spirit remained attached to this dress, filled with jealousy and rage. Now, several women who tried the dress on, again, not sure why you would do that, they all experienced terrifying visions and sudden outbursts of anger. Maybe the husband was like, I don't know, it looks a little big on you. And she's like, I'm angry now. Maybe it was normal. But one woman nearly attacked her fiance after wearing it. So maybe it's the relationship, maybe it's the curse. I don't want any more answers. The dress is now stored in a glass case where its dark energy can be contained but not entirely subdued. So don't try this one on. Maybe leave those spaghetti straps off and away. The toy monkey. This one's kind of fun, but very, very haunting. This old-fashioned toy monkey with symbols is far from playful. We've all seen these, right? Just smacks the symbols together. Not sure who would want that. It's pretty loud and annoying, but I get it. It was brought to the Warrens by a family haunted by this constant, eerie sound of the monkey symbols clashing at night. Even when the toy had no batteries, the monkey would crash on. That hurt my knuckle doing that. The family reported poltergeist activity at first and seeing shadowy figures all around the monkey after they arrived in their home, which, I mean, telltale sign that you have a cursed house, for sure, that monkey's cursed. But the Warrens believe that the toy serves as a conduit for a demonic presence, seeking to torment and frighten. It's now displayed, of course, behind glass and its symbols forever at rest. Honestly, I would want to hear it play just one symbol, just one, and then I'll go home, because I don't really believe this one. I don't believe that there's a haunted toy. Although I did grow up with Furbies, so maybe I do believe in haunted toys after all. Those things would do whatever they want. The Werewolf Paw. In Annabelle Comes Home, we see in the museum a werewolf paw sitting on a shelf. That's a little Easter egg in a not so great movie. Then later on in the film, we see a real werewolf outside of the Warrens. Alright, this is most likely a nod to a London case involving the Warrens, where a man was behaving like a werewolf. Love that. Love when a guy just freaks out. He would just flip and become one. Not physically, he wouldn't grow hair or anything like that, but he would use his fingers like claws and he would growl and attack people on the streets of London. That's a werewolf. Call it what you want. That's definitely a werewolf curse. This man was William Ramsay, and the Warrens believed this to be the same spirit responsible for transforming humans into wolves back in the day, aka lycanthropy. In 1989, the solution was for Ed and Lorraine to bring Bill to the States, where Bishop Robert McKenna performed an exorcism, turning the man back into his regular, non-wolfy self. Now, could there be a real wolf paw in the museum responsible for the Werewolf of London case? Probably. It's not confirmed, but if it's in the movie, I'm guessing there's something like that lying around. Ooh, terrifying. Yeah, alright, well, it's been great, guys. I was gonna keep talking. I'm like, well, it's been great. I'm Taylor McWaters. See you next time on Bumblebee. Bye.